Biblically, blessing goes from one generation to another, from one family to another. May your marriage bring you all the fulfillment a marriage should bring. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, but to help you know your fullness, because you complete one another. Remember that every burden is easier to carry when it's carried on two shoulders. And I know from experience, I know deep in the heart of this young mama and daddy to be, that they cherish what God has given them in each other. When we say they complete one another, they do. And this is a marriage that will last a lifetime because they know what love is.
Remember that God's meaning for marriage is rooted in love, unity, covenant, and a relationship of Christ, and a reflection of Christ's relationship with the church. So the story of Willis and Caylah is one of ease and peace. They were both looking for something deeper and more genuine than what they had found. And all it took was a swipe right on Hinge, and then they were headed to the gun range.
You have always brought so much joy into my life while being the safest person on earth to go to. The way you love me is the reason my heart is repaired, and a single hug from you makes any wall come down, and I can melt in your arms.
To be standing here today as the man that you're vowing to spend the rest of your life with, I'm honored and humbled that through all of my faults and shortcomings, you see the good in me and that you want to spend the rest of your life with me. And God's promise assures me that we will be together until death do us part.
For a long time, she was waiting for someone who would cherish her heart like the rare pearl that it is. From the start, I was struck by his warmth, his kindness, his respect, and his energy. He wasn't trying to impress us. He was just being himself. I watched her smile. I watched the light in her eyes, the sound of her voice when she said his name. And that's when I knew she was home. Her heart was safe, loved, and cherished.
But at the beginning of creation, God made male and female for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife.
Caylah, as your husband, I vow to always protect you and put you first. I vow to take care of you when you're sick and always be by your side. I vow to lead our home with God at the center of our family. I vow to make you feel loved and make sure that you never feel alone. I vow to remain faithful to you and never break your trust with another woman. Caylah, I love you with all my heart, and I'm ready to say I do.
Let these ring be a daily devotion and a reminder to each of you that on this day you've both vowed, I do.
You've always brought so much purpose into our relationship and family, so I promise to always be your best friend, supporting you through thick and thin, whether it's in a crowded room or behind closed doors. And I promise to love you unconditionally on good days, bad days, and sick days. Whenever I think of you, I am filled with pride and honor to be your wife, and I want you to always remember your presence alone lights up any room. My love for you surpasses anything I could ever write, and we still have a lifetime ahead of us to build.
Willis, do you take Caylah to be your lawfully wedded wife and to love her and cherish her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Caylah, do you take Willis to be your lawfully wedded husband and to love him and cherish him as long as you both shall live?
Of course I do.
Willis, You may now kiss your bride.
For the first time ever, I have the great privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs.